Today, I'm gonna show you how I make a really great cup of coffee while camping or being on the trail. I'll walk you through my entire setup, which, as you can see, fits very easily in a day pack or in a backpack. So we've had quite a bit of snow here, so I'm out in the garden again and I have a nice fire going. Let's jump in and make a proper cup of coffee together. Alright, starting with the equipment. I have this titanium camping mug from the brand Toaks. It's incredibly lightweight and perfect for trail coffee. The great thing about titanium compared to an insulated mug is that while the coffee cools down a bit faster, you can actually use the metal to warm your hands. On a cold morning like this, it's a huge benefit and something I personally really enjoy. For my heat source, I have a simple MSR gas stove with a jet boil screw-on stovetop. It's super lightweight, coming in at around 60 grams. This makes it ideal for hiking or camping trips where every gram counts. I've also got a standard canteen of water ready to go. Next up, we have my Moka Pot from Bialetti. By the way, I will link all items in the description below. So this is a 4-cup model. When you unscrew the base, it can hold about 200 milliliters of water. My golden rule for Moka Pot is a 10-to-1 ratio, so 10 parts water to 1 part coffee. So for 200 mils of water, I'll be using 20 grams of coffee. This gives me consistent results. Next up, arguably the most important part, fresh beans. Fresh beans are the most important factor in getting high quality coffee. These beans are from a local roastery and it truly makes all the difference. I can recommend ordering a few sample packs to find a flavor profile you enjoy. Having high quality beans is a total game changer and it makes or breaks a cup of coffee. For grinding, I use the 1Zpresso Q-Air. It's a portable hand grinder designed for travel. It's lightweight and while the body is plastic, the internal steel burrs are very high quality. Inside the base, you will find a dial to set your grind size. Generally, you go finer for espresso and coarser for methods like pour over or AeroPress. For the Moka Pot, I use a medium to slightly finer grind. There's a danger of the coffee becoming bitter if you go too fine. So I'll explain how to prevent that during the brew itself. I know from experience that filling this grinder to the top gives me exactly the 20 grams of coffee that I need for this brew. Before grinding, I'll fill the base with water up just below the pressure escape valve. That's my marker for roughly 200 mils. The water will be forced through the filter basket and end up in the top reservoir. It's a simple extraction method that gives fantastic results if you pay attention to a few key details. Alright, now it's time to grind. This usually takes about a minute, but I actually enjoy the process. Putting in that bit of effort makes the coffee taste so much better than instant coffee or something that's been sitting in a thermos for hours. The flavor is really unbeatable and it's a great little workout while you wait. Once the beans are ground, I'll pour them into the filter basket. You can see it's the perfect amount. A quick tip for the Moka Pot: do not tamp the coffee down too hard. Just give it a slight tap to distribute the grounds evenly. But you don't want to put too much pressure on the coffee, or it will stall and mess up the extraction. For brewing, I'm using medium to slightly higher heat on the stove. You want a controlled extraction. If the water flows through too quickly, you lose flavor. But if it's too slow, the coffee can become over-extracted and bitter. I will keep a close eye on it and wait for that first sign of coffee. Alright, here you can see the coffee is starting to flow in the top chamber. As soon as you hear a bubbling or gurgling sound, the extraction is almost done. You want to remove the pot from the heat immediately. In my experience, if you leave it on longer, the coffee easily gets a burnt and bitter flavor. Some people even put the base in snow or cold water to stop the process instantly. When the extraction is finished, I usually let it sit for about 20 to 30 seconds to let the process fully complete. When pouring, this gives me about 150 ml of strong, bold and black coffee. It's not quite like espresso strength, but it's perfect for on the trail. Alright, I hope everyone enjoyed me walking through my coffee making process. To me, this is one of the most consistent and also portable ways to make really good coffee while hiking or camping. Like I said, everything fits in your day pack. Of course, you can use small Ziploc bags if you only want to bring, let's say, 50 to 100 grams of beans to save space. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to enjoy this coffee now. I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers!